from here we're going to go around and pin all 4 edges, and then I'm going to pin a few times in the middle just so that as I'm sewing it this isn't all moving around. As you can see here, I do have a bit of extra. I did that on purpose just so that after I did the embroidery, it does change the shape of it. So I wanted to make sure I had, you know, a little bit of fabric to work with so that I wouldn't come up short. And after I've sewn these 4 edges, I can just go along and trim that excess off. Okay, from here, now that I have all my edges pinned and I've got just a few random pins in the middle to keep everything from shifting around, I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew a straight stitch around all 4 edges, and I'm going to leave a gap, probably about as wide as these 2 pins, and that's so that I can turn it right side out. So from this stage, you can see that I have sewn around all 4 edges, and I have left an opening here. And this is how we're going to turn it inside out so that the right sides are then showing out. But what I'm going to do next is go along and cut off all this extra fabric that I have. Otherwise, when you turn it right side out, it's going to have a lot of bunchiness in the corners. That's just neatened it up a little bit, and now I'm going to turn it out so that the right side is then facing out. You're going to want to push your corners out to a nice little point. So there you have it, turned out the right way. Now what I'm going to do is find my open edge, and I'm going to pin it so that when I come to sew it again, it's going to catch both ends and seal it shut. So you just want to fold them in like so. Just make sure it's even. And then pin it. So there's that. This fabric is so nice and soft, perfect for a baby. Now I'm just going to continue around the edges and pin. This isn't necessary, but I just want to make sure that it's not moving around a lot when I come time to sew it. Just going to make my life a little easier. Okay, so here as you can see, it's all finished. I have sewn the second seam all the way around all 4 edges, and that's gone and closed up the opening that we had to turn it inside out or right side out. And yeah, so on this side I've got the really nice soft dot minky. This is so super soft for a baby. And then on this side I have a black fleece, and here's the name embroidered. This is actually for my best friend. She just found out on Tuesday that she's having a boy, so this is the name that they've chosen, Levi James. So I'll be giving this to her tomorrow for Christmas.